So today we're going to test and see if the vitamin C treatment is actually effective on removing henna from your hair. I've had henna in my hair for quite a while now, coming on a year. I've used Lush henna each time, and I'm just, I think it's time for me to move on. I'm sick of the upkeep with regards to my roots. My roots are just a very different colour from the henna, and I want to get back to my natural colour if I can. So this is me testing out the vitamin C treatment. I've just got these vitamin C tablets from Boots here, and I'm using an abrasive shampoo. I'm using Head & Shoulders, but I've heard any abrasive shampoo or even dishwashing soap is effective alongside the vitamin C tablets. So what you want to do is you want to take your vitamin C tablets and pop them into some sort of blender. I'm using a pestle and mortar here because I couldn't find my blade, and just whiz them around until they're a fine powder. The less big lumps you have, the better that is for you with regards to achieving a easy or even application. And then once that's mixed up into a nice fine powder, you want to transfer that over into some sort of bowl. I stupidly used a tall glass here. It just got really inconvenient when it came towards the end of the solution and me having to reach my hand down in to collect it all. I would suggest you use a bowl instead. And you want to pop in a couple of squirts of your Head & Shoulders on top of the crushed up tablet solution. I used half that sleeve of tablets. Can't remember if I told you guys. And you want to mix that all up. It'll start foaming and fizzing, and you should see it rise. It'll be like a thick mousse. And at that stage you can start applying it to your hair. You'll see here I apply it to dry hair. I've actually done this treatment 4 times in a row now. You'll see I've recorded it all throughout this vlog. But you'll see I've applied it dry here. I applied it dry the second time. I've actually done 4 of these treatments, but the last 2 I applied the same solution to wet, warm hair. And I can honestly say it doesn't really matter, or it didn't matter to me, whether my hair was dry or wet when I applied this. I'm gonna get straight into it. Oh my god, look how much this has bubbled up since. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? How am I supposed to take all this out? I'll just dig in with my hands, I guess. Yeah, it seems to be like a really thick consistency, like mousse. Oh my god, I'm scared. I bet you there's people watching this cringing about the fact that I'm using my hands. Out of the bottom. Please work. Please work. I just want to change it up a bit, and I refuse to believe that henna's as demonic as hairdressers make it out to be, or oh no, my hair is starting to feel really tacky. Oh, that's gross. This better all be worth it if after all of this gross shit I go and wash out my hair and there's just no difference. I'm gonna be so mad. No. Oh god, it's messy. Ugh, it's all messy. I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I don't care at this point. Fucking job done, then I'll clean up. See? Oh, my hands feel gross. That was messy, but I feel like if it works, I can definitely do it in a less awkward way next time, like maybe in the bathroom, like a normal person over a sink, perhaps. Just, look, I know my ideas are wild, they're insane. So each time I made one of these applications, I left it on my hair for the recommended 40 minutes before scrubbing it out in the shower. One thing I would suggest is wetting your hair bit by bit before fully washing the solution out, because you can actually feel the abrasive dragging some of the buildup off your strands of hair. And that's important, I feel like, with regards to henna removal, because henna deposits its colour on the hair follicle rather than chemically changing the interior of the follicle. So it's important, I guess, to feel the drag of that buildup of your hair. But it also is just so damaging. That's something you're going to hear me say a lot throughout this video. This is my hair after the vitamin C treatment. I used this entire sleeve and I mean, did anything happen? I feel like it's a shade or so lighter, and my hair is certainly drier because of it. I had to put in a coconut oil for 2 or 3 hours, and that took a while to wash out, but really, like, it's such a drying process. Am I impressed with these results so far? Maybe not. I mean, whatever, I don't really see much of a change. Let's see about round 2. Okay, so this is after the second vitamin C treatment. It actually has done a good job at lifting the colour, but henna's just so annoying, like it has stained my hair. There's a couple of, I don't know, there's a couple of really dark still places where the deposits were just heavier. But overall it has lightened up, so it's done its job for me, and I'm really happy about that. But to be honest, my hair is really dry in comparison to what it was before I started all of this, and I think despite that I'm gonna go for round 3. Okay, so this is it after another application. I think for the amount of damage that it's doing every time I use it in my hair, like, I mean, it's not real damage, but it's definitely very drying on my hair. I just don't feel like you're getting good enough results. Like, if you're desperate to get rid of henna from your hair, this vitamin C treatment is not the one for you. I feel like at most it's taken my hair up about a half a shade, a quarter of a shade each time I do this. What is this now? The third or fourth one that I've done? The thing to bear in mind is I'm taking breaks in between these applications. I'm giving my roots time to get greasy before I do it again, and then doing oil treatments, coconut oil treatments in my hair after each application. So, I don't know, to like combat the drying of it. But I can see it's lifting darkness from my hair. It's just not a dramatic change at all. Okay guys, I think it's high time to admit that if you're looking to have henna removed from your hair, vitamin C treatments are not the treatment that's going to work for you. At least it really hasn't worked for me. I've done 4 treatments now. I've tried it every which way. I've tried applying the vitamin C and Head and Shoulders to my hair dry first, leaving it to set and then scrubbing it out, and I've tried applying it to warm wet hair. So it doesn't matter what way I apply it, all it's doing to my hair is damaging it further and drying it out. I can imagine that the vitamin C treatment would work on just a normal box dye hair, but henna's not a normal dye, and I think that's the biggest thing here. So if you're somebody who has stumbled across this video because you're considering dyeing your hair henna and you're doing a bit of research into, I don't know how to remove it if you decide that that you don't like it, I just don't recommend henna for you. Because if you're the kind of person who isn't absolutely sure they want to keep their hair this henna red, then this isn't a hair dye in the traditional sense. It's not actually what you're looking for, and you'd be better off just using as awful as it is, like chemical box dye, or going to a hairstylist, hair colorist. Because henna is not that. Henna is a plant. It's a plant that like its purpose, its reason for being used in beauty and hair care is as a protector. It's like a protective layer. It's this long process to dye your hair with the plant. Oh my god, I'm so washed out. It's this long, arduous task to even oh, whatever. It's this long, arduous task to even get the hair dye onto your hair to begin with. It's, you know, you're waiting 6 hours maybe for henna to stain your hair. It's not supposed to be used as like a quick color change. So it's a long process for it to stain your hair, and it's a long process to remove that stain from your hair. And I think unless it's a commitment for life. Like henna is a commitment for life. It's meant to protect your hair. It doesn't show up in a lot of darker hair tones. So like, you know, I would, if I had dark hair, if I had dark black hair or dark brown hair, I would use henna still as a protector for my hair. Because the sad thing is, before I started doing all of these vitamin C treatments, my hair was probably in the best condition it's ever been. yeah, I think I'm just going to wrap this up. I'm not even interested in trying another vitamin C treatment. I feel like the damage it's doing to my hair is just not worth it for the tiny payoff and colour removal or tone change I get with each application. So vitamin C treatments for the removal of henna hair, I call bullshit. And I call bullshit to such a degree that I've done this. Can you see? Oh, I don't know if it's even showing up, but it's Colour Before, a chemical hair dye removal. So, and it's bleach free or whatever. I'm gonna give it a go and see if this works. I'm trying to find, I don't know how to use this camera, so you'll have to forgive me. But if it does one thing, it highlights the fact that my hair is very red still. And I'm gonna give this Chemical Box dye hair removal Colour Before thing a go now. And I'll make a video on those results. I wonder if this will work or just damage my hair further. Anyway, I love henna. I recommend henna for people who want to protect their hair. I don't recommend it for people who, like me, change their mind about what colour they want their hair to be every 5 minutes.
I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.